back to Studio One Vintage Guitars, New Zealand's home of vintage guitars. My name is Nick Brightwell and I am here today showing you a Martin CEO-7, one of Martin's finer guitars, designed by the great Chris Martin IV, Mr. Martin IV himself. The CEO series is a series of guitars that displays new materials or new innovations that Martin have been developing. So they've gone all the way from CEO-1, which was some kind of 12 fret dreadnought that had special neck. I think it had a Mortise tenon neck, all the way up to the 7, which is essentially a 14 fret kind of blues guitar, very similar to another brand of guitar. This is Martin doing their take on that. And then you've got further and further, I've seen a CEO-9, which was this same guitar, but it had mango back and sides and the top. And we have a CEO-10 coming in, which is designed by Martin's new CEO, and that is one of 100, and we were lucky enough to get number 100. So this guitar is kind of a very high grade stock. It's a combination of wood that I'm really enjoying nowadays. If you remember the OM18 Authentic, this is probably the closest Martin you can get nowadays to that. When I say that, I mean it's Adirondack top, mahogany back and sides. It's built quite light. The top, I would say, is a bit thinner than usual for Adirondack, like the OM18 Authentic. And this guitar just sings. This is, if you're familiar with the Gibson LOO, this is very much similar to that. Martin have basically did their own take on that, which means probably slightly larger bracing. Their patented X bracing. But as a guitar, if you've got a good design, why mess with it? So I'm very impressed. So it's just a great blues machine, so we'll do So you can really knock this guitar around. We've obviously got the shade top. We have drop-in saddle, we have plastic pins, we have the older style kind of Waverleys with the Ivoroid almost like aged a little bit and open backed as well. So yeah, this is very much like a kind of early 30s guitar. It's a very, very impressed. I played one of these years ago at another Martin dealership here in New Zealand and I really enjoyed it. And really, these guitars are made for someone that maybe wants something a bit smaller than an OM, or if you're really looking for a blues machine but you want the consistency of a great Martin guitar. So we'll just do drop D. So yeah, sounds great for drop D. So we'll just keep going down. Then you can just hear. For a guitar that's brand new, I should say that this guitar is brand new. We've had it on the wall for a week. I played it for a couple hours last Friday. We had David Warden here, he played it for a little bit. I know Garrick's played a little bit, so let's just say it's got 3 hours on it so far. So open so far. And so we're in open G, so that open G really kind of highlights the mids of a guitar. But it sounds so open already, it's very, very impressive. So basically this guitar needs to be played quite a lot. You know, this would be a great guitar to take out in gigging because it's solid, and you can really play a lot out of it. And you know, in kind of 8 years' time, it is going to sound phenomenal. I say 8 years because they kind of say roughly 8 years is what it takes for a Martin to really settle, and that means all the bits that kind of, all the different bits come together, the glue binds better, just and also you've vibrated the molecules inside the guitar. So we'll talk snap the strings on this, and that really gives you that kind of old bluesy sound, you know, of the guys of the 30s and 40s. So we'll go back up to standard. Tune is good. Feel like playing today, guys. Yeah. Here we go. Now you can probably hear that in the speaker. All I'm doing is I'm slightly muting back here. So giving the strings just enough to, like, this is muting. That's muting hard. I'm just resting. So this is a fingerpicker's dream, really. This combination of wood is great. I've said it before, but I play a sick rosewood back inside OM, and the more I play the mahogany Adirondack, I realise that combination is perfect for playing chordal kind of ideas. You know, maybe you could say a general, not a general, but a rule maybe to take on board is rosewood is a great soloist instrument, great for lead playing as well, because you get that complexity from the rosewood. But the mahogany in this case really backs this guitar up, so all the fingerpicking stuff just sounds just great. You know, the guitar should really jump. You know, when you hit it hard, like it should jump. Like, it really responds well, and that's what this instrument does. So yeah, I'm not sure how many of these are in the country, but I know this is brand new and there's not many of them around. Right now, demand is high throughout New Zealand, so we take what we can get, but we have gotten some very, very nice guitars. So we're going to do some more videos for you of the new Martins we've got. So we're going to do a D28 Satin. We've got the only one in the country of that. We also just got a D35, and I'm really looking forward to doing the D35 video, because the 35s, you know, they talk about the D18. The old guys say the D18 was Martin's best guitar. You know, there's that school of thought. And then there's the other cats that go, well, the D35 is actually like the really hidden gem. But we'll talk a little about that next time. What else can I tell you? Yeah, we've got exciting things on the horizon as well, coming up with the shop here. I'm going over to America for a month in September, so yeah, I'll also be doing that, and we'll be putting content from there. I'm hopefully going to go to Martin Factory and see what all happens and is happening. We'll see what it sounds like in F. Prepare had that one earlier. Okay guys, we'll leave it there. So my name is Nick Brightwell. We've got Josh Thomas behind the camera. He does all our social media stuff. He does all the photography. He does the video work. Does a great job. I love working with him. So yeah, we're going to leave it there. If you like this content, please like, subscribe and share. If you want to check out my page, you can find that under Nick Brightwell. I've done a bunch of videos of Gruen guitars, George Gruen's special guitars, and a few Gruen specs and all of that, and I'll be putting more videos up on there when I am in the United States of America. So have a good one guys, we'll see you next time. Cheers.